Sons and Daughters of God, Daily Devotional by Alan G. White. God blesses those who consider the poor. September 22nd. Labours together with God in the neighbourhood. Blessed is he that considereth the poor. The Lord will deliver him in time of trouble. Psalm chapter 41 verse 1. We are God's servant doing his service. In the great web of life, we are to draw no thread of selfishness, for this would spoil the pattern. But oh, how thoughtless men are apt to be. How seldom do they make the interests of God's suffering ones their own. The poor are all around them, but they pass on thoughtless, indifferent, regardless of the widow and the orphan, who left without resources suffer, but do not tell their need. If the rich would place a small fund into the bank at the disposal of the needy ones, how much suffering would be saved? The holy love of God should lead everyone to see that it is his duty to care for some other one, and thus keep alive the spirit of benevolence. He honors us by making us his helping hand. Instead of complaining, let us rejoice that we have the privilege of serving under so good and merciful a master. Hear what Isaiah says. Bring the poor that are cast out to thy house. When thou seest the naked, cover him. Then shall thy light break forth as the morning. Your soul shall be like a watered garden, whose waters fail not. I remember the case of a poor man who lived near a rich woman. She had had her orchard trimmed, and the limbs and sprouts thus cut off laid by the fence. This poor man asked her for a small favour, to give him this brush to use for fuel, but she refused him, saying, "I want to keep them, for the ash will enrich my ground." I never passed the house of that woman without thinking of this incident, ground enriched to neglect the poor. When there is a failure to appreciate the necessities of humanity, an unwillingness to be God's helping hand, the most costly offerings, the grandest displays of liberality are abominable in his sight. It is in a life of service only that true happiness is found. This is your daily devotion. We thank you for listening. We hope you can join us again tomorrow. Please also check the YouTube comments for any further study notes. Sons and Daughters of God,